All right, what is up, everybody? It's Thunder. Welcome back. Got some Destiny right here, playing a little Crucible action, and I have got to show you guys this clip. No, I didn't get quick scope. Nothing like that. Didn't get blob shotted, but you got to see this clip, man. This is it's just ridiculous, man. Vandahar himself would be impressed with this clip. So heavy ammo's coming in, doing my little heavy ammo dance, and yes, that is a Thunderlord on my back. So I get the heavy ammo and the Thunderlord, so that just means people about to get wrecked. So I own that dude real quick. Now watch this shit, man. Watch what happens right here. I'm using a Thunderlord, the exotic LMG, probably one of the only weapons Xur hasn't sold yet. And look at this shit, man. This dude drops me with the last word. This dude outguns a Thunderlord with the last word. And then he Hulk smashes that dude. You know what, man? You guys want to see some Hulk smashing? I'm going to bring it to you. Let's go. Hey, what? Like I said, man, Vandahar himself would be shaking his head at that pistol action. I mean, the last word, like I said in my last commentary, last word, easily the most OP gun in this game. It is absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, all right, guys, before we get into this Destiny commentary right here, and there's a lot of Destiny shit I want to talk about, I gotta talk about Call of Duty just for a little bit. And I know a lot of my Call of Duty fans out there probably won't mind me touching on this briefly. I'm going to make a whole video on this soon, hopefully sometime this week. I'm going to touch on it briefly right now. Everybody's been sending me that link, that magazine article. I'll link it in the description about Mark Rubin being fired, about Mark Rubin being let go, and them hiring back Todd Alderman. He was one of the original, he was a member of the original Infinity Ward team back in 2010 that made Modern Warfare 2. And there's so many people right now who think this is somehow going to save Call of Duty. Guys, come on, man. I know there's a lot of naive people out there. I know there's a lot of people out there that just are always hoping for the best. And man, bless you. Bless your hearts. But dude, hiring back one guy. Listen, man. Activision fired 37 of the original Infinity Ward team. Hiring back one dude ain't going to make that much of a difference, is it? I don't know, unless that guy was the Michael Jordan of Infinity Ward staff, Todd Alderman. I really don't know much about the dude. But unless he was the Michael Jordan of Infinity Ward, the original Infinity Ward team, then I really don't see how this makes that much of a difference, man. Mark Rubin's been MIA since November of 2013. Can't say I blame him. After Ghosts, can't say I blame him. But look, man, I'm hoping for the best just like everybody else. And look at this horrible aim. What the fuck? That's why I don't use a fusion rifle, man. I got to go back to using my shotgun after that. That was embarrassing. But I'm going to make a video on this, Call of Duty video on this later. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Mark Rubin, hey, man, it did work out. Hopefully you land on your feet someplace else. I hate to see anybody get fired, you know, if they deserve it or not. Just losing your job sucks, okay? I don't know how many of you guys out there have actually been fired before. It's really not a good feeling. But sometimes it just has to be done. And after the abysmal travesty that was COD Ghosts, there's just no way Activision could have brought back that same team. They had to shake shit up. Hey, look, man, Activision, what you should do is not just hire Todd Alderman back. Go out and get all 37 of those cats back. Hire them all back. Hire them all back, or else you guys are doomed. You should have never let those guys go. See what happens when you let ego get in the way, man. Oh, should have never let any of those guys go. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to save all this for my next COD upload. I'm going to get back into Destiny right now. So it's Tuesday. It's the weekly reset. Iron Banner is here. And I'm making this video. It's like 11:30 at night on a Monday. It's not even Tuesday yet, but it probably will be Tuesday by the time you guys see this. Because, shit, my computer just don't upload vids that fast, man. Look at these dudes getting owned. These dudes getting owned with the Galahorn, man. And listen, did Xur make a mistake by selling the Red Death last week? We're gonna find out. Look at this dude. Get out of here, son. Is this guy serious? This dude's trying to come at me with his Blade Dancer cheese. Got owned by the Galahorn. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there that still don't have this galley, that would actually probably go out and pay money to get this Galahorn. Well, that's another thing I want to talk about, man. I remember my last COD upload, I talked about them supply drops, people going out spending big money on supply drops. Some YouTubers out there actually went and spent hundreds of dollars on supply drops. Whatever, they make the money right back. It's not like they're really spending money. They make it all comes right back. They just make a video of them opening the supply drops, and boom, they get the money right back, and plus some on top. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice little, it's a nice little thing they got going. I'll just leave it at that. Oh man, I just got smoked. But if, say, that Destiny came out and did that shit, right? Say if Destiny came out and had, like, an exotic engram pack, where you could go out and buy a shitload of exotic weapons, engrams, or exotic helmets. Or what if you could just flat out buy exotics? Like, how many of you people out there would straight up pay 20 bones right now, 20 bucks just to get a Galahorn? You've been playing this game for months, the Galahorn will not drop, Xur's never selling that shit again, and you're just like, damn it, I want this Galahorn. How many of you guys will go out? Well, maybe not 20, at least 5, $4.99. If Destiny put the Galahorn on the marketplace right now for $4.99, how many of you guys run out there and buy it that don't have it? Probably a lot. I think Xur sold this gun once the second week, along with the Red Death. He sold the Red Death again last week. That's twice the Red Death has been sold. Will he come back and sell the Galahorn again this Friday? I'm going to tell you guys right now. I'm hoping no. I think there is some exotics. Look, we all know that all exotics in this game are not created equal. There's some exotic weapons that are way better than others. You know, I was a little pissed to see that he sold the Red Death, because now I know that whenever I go play Crucible, there's going to be Red Deaths everywhere, especially with that pulse rifle buff. So I was not happy to see Xur selling that Red Death. And if Xur sells the Galahorn again, man, I mean, Crucible's just going to be unplayable. I mean, everyone's going to be rolling with it. I mean, it's too OP. And now, saying that, I don't want it to get nerfed. I know there's people that don't like Xur, period. People just don't want Xur coming around. They want everyone to go out there and earn their shit legit. Just go out and find it. And it definitely is more fun when you go out and you, quote-unquote, earn your exotic rather than just buying it off Xur. But what do you guys think? You guys think there's just certain exotics that Xur should never sell? It would just break the game. Like, can you imagine everyone running around with this galley? I mean, come on, man. Now, the game's been out for a while now. A lot of people do have this. But I think I read something where, like, 50% of the players still don't have a Galahorn. And I know a few of my, like I said, a few of my friends, man, they would go crazy if they found they've been trying to get this gun since launch, and it still won't drop for them. There's just some weapons that are just a pain in the ass to drop. I mean, I just got the Red Death, like, 2 weeks before Xur actually sold it for the second time. So I know all about that. I know all about the struggle. The struggle for that one elusive exotic that you just want so bad that you cannot get. The struggle is real. I know all about it, man. And look at this. Uh-oh. Keep that crackhead away from me. Blade Dancer. Last time I had a Galahorn, so I went head up with him. But that time, nah. I didn't have any Galahorn ammo. Well, I got some now. But unless you got a Galahorn rocket, yeah, don't mess with a Blade Dancer, man. Or a gold gun, or just Blade Dancer coming at you, just run. Just trust me. You don't want to mess with that crackhead, dude. Look at, oh yeah, watch this right here. This dude's chasing after me, clips me a few times. This is epic. Watch this shit. I get an assist on this dude. But watch this. Ready? Here we go. Oh, get on, baby. Nice little 3 Ps, generated 4 orbs for my teammates. I love it. This game's fun, man. I'm glad I gave this game's PvP another shot, because coming from the Call of Duty world and coming to play this game, I mean, unless you just got done playing MW2, you're just not used to all the crazy bullshit going on. But, you know, I got used to it, and I've adapted to this game quite nicely. And I really am enjoying it, man. I really am. Alright, so there's some patches coming out I want to talk about real quick, fellas. Destiny, well, Bungie, addressed the vault space. You know the vault space is getting taken care of, thankfully, because there's way too many weapons in this game and not enough vault space. And another thing they're looking into is the strikes, the Vanguard rock strikes. They're saying there's certain strikes that people are playing and certain strikes people are leaving. I can tell you right now which strikes people are leaving. First of all, let's start off with my man Valis Tupac. Valis Tupac, Valis to Auric on Mars. Pretty much every time I play that strike, everyone just leaves. And I don't blame them. That strike sucks. Okay? It's a long strike. Look, people like quick and easy. People want those quick strikes. Okay? Like, what's a quick strike? Like Fulgoth is quick. Sepsix Prime is quick. That Venus strike, the Nexus. People like those strikes. Those strikes are quick. Nobody wants to do the damn Valis Tupac strike on Mars, man. Okay? I mean, you got too many phalanxes. You gotta fight the big-ass armored tank. Then you got those gigantic Cabal with the Doom Shields trying to do the Worm Squirm. I mean, it's just a pain in the ass. Nobody likes that strike. So here's how you keep people playing that strike, Bungie. You make the rewards better. Okay, you make like maybe there's a higher probability of blue engrams dropping and legendary engrams dropping, or maybe give people more reputation for completing that strike. But I know you guys got your little statistics there in front of your screen, right? You guys can see which strikes are getting completed way more than others. So what you do is you take those strikes that everybody's leaving and you just buff them. Make them have more rewards. That's how you get people to stay, Bungie. That's how you make people happy. Because I can't even tell you how many times I've left the Valis Tupac strike. I don't want to play that shit. I don't want to fight a bunch of fat-ass cabal doing the worm squirm for like 20 minutes just to make it to the final boss. Big yoked up bullet sponging Rick Ross looking like dude, Valis Tupac. It's a pain in the ass, that strike, man. I mean, but if they buff the loot table in that strike, I would play it. If they gave more marks or more Vanguard experience or more faction experience or more reputation, not experience, buff the loot table, you could do some shit, Bungie. There's a lot of little things you could do, Bungie, in a lot of areas in this game that would make it a hell of a lot better, man. It really, really would. Anyway, alright guys, that's the gameplay. And yeah, my team won. Alright, that's good. That's great. Alright, let's see what the final score was here, fellas. I know I went off this game. I got a shitload of kills. And what do we got? Damn, 33 kills, 11 assists, had over 7,000 points. I went off, man. I am ready for the sweaty banner. Bring that shit on. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay commentary. And if you did, please don't forget to smack that like button. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.